What is going on, guys? Jumpman, 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 Jumpman. Right? So fucking around and shit. But right now, I'm doing this for YouTube and shit like that. It's like it's just an experience. This is like a time in my life where like I changed. I became older and shit like that. I like washed my body, cleaned up and shit like that. And so yesterday was my birthday and shit like that, right? So it's like now I'm doing my own thing, being to myself, and just for breakfast and shit like that, I decided that I wanted to go to Carl's Jr. So I came here today, and now I'm just doing my own thing, tycooning, doing what we do best. And so just having fun and just went to CJ's, picked up their famous star, and so right now just having a little breakfast. This is what we do, uh, and just I've been letting people know that I'm informing the masses because I've been hearing a lot of different people like Sneeko and just all these different people, right? I've been hearing Ray J. I've been hearing like Aiden Ross. I've been hearing like Drake and just different kind of people. And so what it does for me is it kind of puts me in a place where it's like, okay, that's family and friends right there. We're doing what we do, and like I really just want to be positive, like let people understand and know that like this is something that we're dealing with because we go through a lot of like different kind of like environment, a lot of different kind of like types of people that we're dealing with. And so when we're going through that, it's like, okay, I'm not the type of dude that's just gonna hold out a phone and do that on a bus and do that near these dudes to just hold a phone and then because over the course of so many years what happened is I kept doing that, but it wasn't a intention, like it wasn't some kind of negative intention, like I'm just holding a phone, like I'm just yeah. And so what happened is over the course of the last like 6 months, a lot of people that were holding those phones started to drop their phones. And that was one of the things that I realized. It's like you can't win with these people, with these dudes, because honestly, they just don't want you to win. And that was the intention of trying to get a guy to drop his phone, trying to get a guy to forget something like his driver's license or his keys or whatever it was, his wallet or whatever. Like because I've dropped wallets before and I've forgotten wallets before, just going through a lot and one of the things that I've learned is that when you're like doing all this extra kind of stuff, thinking about people that you don't even know, that don't even know you, what's going to happen is you're going to overwhelm yourself. And so I tell people I'm not a huge fan of the police, but who I am is an artist, and just like I want to try to do what's best. I want to try to do what's positive, um, and then spreading that message, and then just let people know like this is who I am and stuff like that. And then I don't really feel negative about just myself and who I am because I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. And so we get to a point where it's like, what are we doing? Like, if we're not making some kind of progression, if we're not doing what's better, we're not doing what's gonna help us to make it to the next point in life. And so you go out and you get whatever it is. I feel like a lot of the times you just want to do uh, what's positive, and you're going through all kind of like stress and depression and all these kinds of things, and a person doesn't even want to see you happy, because for the longest time I was waiting on friends and family, and then I came to a realization. It's like, don't wait on friends and family. Treat yourself. Do what's positive, right? But don't wait on friends and fam, right? Because what happens is when you wait on friends and fam, right? Yeah. What happens is you go through stress, right? You go through depression, you go through all these things, and it's like, what are you doing, right? What are you doing? Because I'm pretty sure that you and most people want to be happy, but it's like, how can we be happy, right? When we're constantly being targeted for nothing. You got to think that, like, that it's really for nothing, because it's like, if you were rich and you didn't have to come around these people, you didn't have to go around these dudes or something like that, you would be perfectly fine if you never had to experience these dudes, and if you never had to experience these people and shit like that. Because a lot of the times what happens is you go through that situation, and I just walked into the bathroom. I am playmaker. And so it's like I said, yesterday was my birthday, and I've been experiencing a lot of police activity. And what it is that I'm not the police. And so I got this burger, right? I got the the it's called the Carl's Jr. and shit like that. It's called the Famous Star and shit. So we're gonna give this a try and shit like that. It's a birthday gift to myself. Um, right? They tried to make it seem like I was dirty. They didn't want to see me do good and shit like that. And it's like they always wanted to hate on me and shit like that. And it's like, but for what? I am entertainment. I am something else. Jumpman, 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 Jumpman. That's it. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and give this burger a try. And so what I do, they put 2 tomatoes on it, an onion, lettuce, and shit like that. So it's like what I'm doing is I'm putting fries on it, the burger right now. Um, and so as I came in today, there was an African American woman here, right? Had a thick, big breasts and shit like that. And it's like usually when I come here that I don't ever see that type of person here, but today they were here, right? And so to me, if I was in the East Bay or somewhere else, literally there's this guy in the East Bay, right? And he lives in Burger King. I know you've never heard of that before, but it's a true thing. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. This is it right here, Carl's Jr., the Famous Star. I'm gonna go ahead and start. Yeah, that's it. That shit tastes hella good and shit, dude. I mean, fuck. That shit tastes hella good and shit. I don't like those. I don't. So a person wants to target me with a dog everywhere for me eating shit like that. And what I'm saying is that I'm not interested in you or a dog. I'm not. That just doesn't make any sense. And so, like I said, they're doing it for because I'm African American and because of just the famous star and shit like that. And so that's why they keep doing it. And I just wanted to let you know that that's why they keep doing it. And And so my question is do you think I should uh, do like the normal type of thing in this life and stuff like that? Or do you think I should keep pressing forward, keep it pushing, keep rolling up? Let me know what you think. Playmaker, I'm out.